Last week, we talked about the 4 priorities that matter most to colleges. With that out of the way, let's get to you, the applicant. Hey everyone, I'm Cassandra, a writing coach at Prompt, the highest rated and most recommended college application and essay coaching company. We've reviewed hundreds of thousands of essays, and 98% of our students get into one or more of their top colleges. We're here to help make your essays stand out and your application impossible to ignore. Students have several misconceptions about what colleges look for in an applicant. It's common to think that colleges are looking for the students with the best grades, most AP classes, or most impressive leadership positions. And while those assets certainly won't hurt an application, the 3 things colleges look for are actually much simpler than that. You may have already heard us say that colleges are looking for students who will be successful in college and beyond. Proving that potential is the purpose of the college application and should be taken into account when drafting each part of it. But what does that really mean? What are colleges looking for, and what do they want to figure out if you'll do? First, they want students who will actually attend and graduate. A higher graduation rate leads to a higher US News ranking, and you graduating means more revenue in that you'll be paying tuition for 4 years or longer. So how do you prove that you'll graduate? Most students would point to their academic scores, which prove your ability to do well in your classes. And it's true that most schools have an academic threshold that students must meet in order to be considered for admissions. That bar represents the school's confidence that any student who meets that academic threshold are capable of handling the rigor of the school's coursework. But in most cases, the majority of applicants meet that threshold, which makes sense given that most students choose where to apply based on their academic scores. But there are a few other things you can do to set yourself apart and prove that you'll graduate. For one, you can make a convincing case that if accepted, you're likely to attend by doing your research and demonstrating your interest in the school. This tactic comes into play when writing why us and why major essays and in interviews. You can also show the reader that if accepted, you'll be motivated to stay for 4 years and that you'll want to learn by demonstrating your intellectual curiosity. What have you already done to learn just for the fun of it, or to go above and beyond your coursework? Next, colleges want to see evidence that you'll positively contribute to their community. Colleges know that a great deal of the value they provide comes from classmates and experiences, not just academics. Students who like their college experience graduate at higher rates, recommend the college to their friends, and eventually become alumni donors. If you saw our previous video, you'll remember that tuition and alumni donations are among a college's top priorities, as are US News rankings, which are partially determined by student satisfaction rates. To show you'll be a positive contributor, think back to the contributions you've already made. These could be in traditional leadership positions like a student council seat or a volunteer position, or maybe you simply took it upon yourself to help a teacher after class, or to make your classmates feel included in group assignments. All of these would be great examples to demonstrate your potential to contribute to a campus community. Finally, colleges want to believe that you'll have a positive impact on whatever you choose to do in the future. Successful alumni enhance a college's prestige and help the college to fulfill its mission. Remember, the mission is one of each college's top 4 priorities. You can give the reader a sense that this is you by demonstrating any of the 5 key traits. Writing about experiences that show drive demonstrate that you'll push past challenging obstacles to finish college and succeed in your career. Intellectually curious students are more likely to pursue their interests and gain the knowledge and insights they'll need to make a difference in their field. Contributing students have a track record of making the groups and situations they're a part of better, which would lead the reader to believe they'll continue to do so in the future. Initiative takers have a habit of sparking positive change and challenging the status quo, so showing that trait will definitely satisfy this qualification. And finally, diverse experiences provide students with unique perspectives and ways of seeing the world that could allow them to approach their chosen field from a different vantage point and provide valuable insights and strategies. In summary, colleges want to accept students who will do well and graduate, contribute to the campus community, and have a positive impact on whatever they choose to do in the future. We post a new video every week to make completing your applications and essays simple and low stress. For more tips on how to prove no one is like you, follow along and join us on social media at Prompt Feedback. Together, we'll make your story shine.